Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Cash Cleaning Simulator. So I've picked up a couple of quests in between episodes, and we also did take some at the end of the last one we didn't look through. So let's just get these off the pallet to start with, put them in little sections. I can't even remember. It's been about a week since I recorded anything, just due to some ill health. So I can't remember what quests I actually took. Okay, you're a bit of an heavy one. So we have got one which is timed at the very top, a euro one I did take. Do you want to look at the money or just get that out? Let's go and get that out and we'll come back and look at the money in a minute. So we've probably already got this sitting in the drawers. What does it need to be in a wooden shipping crate? Okay, starting off the episode with me getting a lot of cardio. Have we got any wooden shipping crates down here? We'll just use one of these. They are the unique ones, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see what we've got in the drawers. I know I've definitely got more than enough for this quest. That's why I did take it. So if we get the scanner out and have a quick look. Yeah, we've got 410 in there. So it's going to take about half our stock out of the drawers. That's absolutely fine. So 24 stacks of these. I think that's the 24. I did sort of lose count. And we've got all the tick marks. That's perfect start. Nice, easy one to start us up. We do have some on the drawer over there, so I'm just going to put these on the table as well. Okay, so that's the time quest out the way. The sticker's already been put on there. We'll let that one proc in the background, and we're going to go and have a look and see what we've got here. And then we'll have a look at what quests I've got on my log. Just wait for this one to proc. Just look at the money that one gave me. Wasn't that hard to do, and what, nearly 15,000 crypto? And there hasn't been any sort of update on what's happening with the console version, because they did say they was going to do it ASAP to get both the British coin and the lock and load update with the gun to lock things into place. I haven't heard anything more regarding that. Okay, so let's get our scanner out and let's have a look at what's in there. So we've got a bunch of dollars with some euros in here. Unfortunately, the money is euro, not dollar coins. Valuable item. What about in here? This is yen. And this is a dollar-yen mix. Mainly dollars. So let's just try and sort some of this out. So yens I'll put over here in my usual corner. Let's have a look at what these one was. So another valuable item in there. That's just euros. We put the euros in the euro corner. Yens I normally do in this corner, just so I know at a quick glance, because I've been so used to doing it. And what have we got? Oh, I must have ordered some crates. I thought there was money in them, but no, those are just empty. So 2 sets of mixed dollars over there. So what quests have we got in the log? Let's see what's popped up first. Because we are trying to go for them dollar quests if possible. So I've just got 2 more British coming up. The 65 British is timed, but it can be any sort of denomination. So I might get that one done. And because it is timed, let's put that straight on the tracker. Okay, it does look like it's dirty or wet at least. There, perfect. We got a collectible coin in the last episode, and it looks like we're going to get another one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not a duplicate. I don't know if you can get duplicates of the coins. As of yet, all 5 coins we have got have all been unique. So I don't know if that's a feature, but a good way to find out. Okay, so the easiest way to do this is I've got all the coins. You send it into the machine, and whatever goes into the barrel is going to be the special coin then. Random note still caught amongst all the money. Let me just close that up for now. We'll come and deal with that later. Probably end up washing it in between episodes. And there's the special coin. I don't remember seeing that one before. Okay, a little bit of a lag spike then when it tries to auto-save. Nope, definitely another unique. And it was the Ashoka Lion coin, that one was. So we're missing the Pirate's Doubloon and Ed Coburn Gold. But up to 6 out of 8. Is a chance we can finish that before the season ends. But unfortunately it is out of my hands at the moment. And then hopefully we've got some British here, otherwise we're going to have to run some through. So what have we got? British, nothing there. Got a little bit on the table. This would need to go into here, so let's get the machines rolling. And I cleared everything else down there. So what does this need to be in? Just any box, so we'll just use a medium. Doesn't need to be wrapped, so let's start putting money in the box. And it can be any currency. Three stacks. We'll start off with 4 stacks of these. That's 10,000 already. A good start. We'll put half a stack of this in. And I do want to try and get into one box. So that was 15,000 for an half a stack. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll put a couple of stacks of these in. So we're up to 50. We need 65, so we're nearly there. And we need 5,000 more. So how many 10s did I have left? 1, 2... No. We'll take one of them. And 2 stacks of these. And I think we've got enough to do the mission. Perfect. 65,000. 100% of the money in all the tick marks. But we will need to produce some of that or process some of that money through in this episode. Because we are nearly out. So let's get these running. But again, we've got all them boxes down the bottom. I'll keep out the way. Just in case I need them for quests. And the partials we'll put up here. We've still got a good amount of money on the side with the British as well. Okay, that one's going off on its way. The one thing I didn't pay attention to was, did any of these have marked in? No marked in there, just wet. Dirty wet, so you have to go into the washer. So let's just deal with this pile first. Because it's just wet. I'm going to have to cut it. Boo. That's going to be yen coins. And because I've broke, have I got any of these in storage over here? I like to keep one of each of the damaged cases. No, I haven't got a small one. That's fine. Okay, because those are just wet, they'll dry out. We'll get the coins into the machine, then we'll just go for the other 2 bins. So this one was the euro. And again, it is just wet, so if I dump this on the floor, get the coins out, get the valuable item out there, that will just dry. And then it's something I can use throughout the episode. And we can already see it's a ring. Which ring is it? It is a dollar ring. We haven't had many of those. It is the one I get the least of. I think that's only my second one in this playthrough. And we're just going to ball up all the coins. Okay, that's a good case. We'll take it in the back later. Now I want to find that other case that had the euro coins in. So you had dollar coins. This one here. So the majority of these are euros with just a little bit of dollars in there. And you're just euros on their own. So we'll do this case first. And I haven't seen any marked in any of this. Now, because that is just wet, I can mix them up together. That's absolutely fine. And the valuable item is another ring. And it's a euro ring this time. But the good thing is those quests did give us a good amount of coins. It's not the coins we want, but it's still nice to have coins in missions. Okay, a bit of a weird lag then with the picking up the crate. I think I must have been caught on it or something. So yeah, your dollars and euro mix. I could just chuck you straight into the euro machine in the back. So in that case, we'll put these together. I can just move them all together later. Can I get these to band up into a ball? No, there's not enough there. We're waiting for those to clear, and these were going to be the dollar ones. With just a little bit of yen, and that's fine. We can run it for the dollar machine. If you have a look at the figures, you will see the majority of this is $50. So that means one of the quests I did take needed $50. Okay, so I've sorted that as much as I can at the moment. Let's go and start doing some of these quests we've got. I've got a little pile of money on me, which is majority dollars. We'll put it for this side. It has a few yen in there. Can already see your yen. Let's just scan. Okay, no, I can see a $10 in there. So I'll just have to quickly run it for this machine. Just making sure I've not missed anything. And then we'll just get you into here. Again, just double checking I've not missed anything there. That's fine. So we've got all that mixed money sorted out. Let's go and have a look at the quest that's popped up, and if there's nothing new, then we'll just do one on the log. So there's 1 for 5 objects. It is... Oh, it's the store ones. Buy from the store. I'm not interested in that. $30. Definitely going to be taking you. And it is a time, so let's put that on the log first. Just needs to be in a case. Have we got any cases in here? Yeah, we'll just get rid of one of these. They are the uniques, but I just want to keep one of anything, and then I'll be happy. It needs to be... No, it doesn't need to be in plastic. It just needs to be clean. That's fine. I think I've got a full money block here. We'll start off with that. Now, it does look like that case is full. Perfect. We've got the 30,000 already. I thought it was the right amount, but I wasn't certain. If I needed to, I would have just shoved some 20s in there. Let's go and get this one off, and then we'll do another quest. Have a look at that new money that's come down. Maybe there's some more coins in there. Maybe there's another collectible. But yeah, back-to-back coins in episodes. I'm happy with that. Ooh. It looks very rude, but no. This is the first time I've come across one of these. I know they existed because I did see somebody on Steam post a screenshot of one. But this is the first time we've come, and you got to think this save is 100 hours. So I've been playing this game 100 hours before I've got one of these. And what they are is the boxing. well, a punch bag in a sense. It's the ground ones, not the ones that hang off the ceiling. What's actually inside you? There is a few coins, but very little. It is all dirty, so it will need to be washed up. Now, something like this, I'm pretty certain I won't be able to get into the washer. It would be nice if we could get... Let's put it here. Keep my area free at the back for clean stuff. It would be nice if we can get like a scrubbing brush. Now, there is a mop upstairs. Maybe introduce a way so we can clean bags up without having to put them in washers, because some of them just don't go in there. Now, these are all dry, I can see, so these can go into the back and start getting processed. It's all loose, that's why I wanted them like that. Because we do have some Euro quests, because we've got Euro money, so that means I've got the quests. Yep, that all fits in one nicely. Something else just popped up. What else popped up? No, we've got a Euro down there and we've got a yen on there. Okay, so let's have a look at our missions. I want to look at anything that needs a certain currency. So like you here. You need euros, but it has to be in 20 euro bills. You need dollars. It needs to be in $50 bills. Let's go and get the Euro one done first. So we do have some here, and I've got a big pile of 20s over here as well. And then what does it need to be in a backpack? Grab one of them. It doesn't matter which colour we use. And bags never stack on their own, so let's just crouch, just so they can stand up correctly. So what we need to do is start grabbing money. Okay, 4 stacks, we'll start off with that. And that is already 40,000. So I think this is going to be 50. Now, the 5,000 would mean I would need 2 stacks and an half a stack. Okay, that's close enough for the half a stack. Let's try and find a table we can use. There, brilliant. That's going to be my 1,000 I need. So we're just going to band that up with some tape. And then these can just go back into the machine. But I do need to run a little bit of money because I'm one stack of 2,000 short. Ah, we had some more here. I didn't run them all through. Perfect. 1, 2. And then I have the one on me as well. Perfect. 100% of the money and 55,000 euros. So we just got to be careful not to take any more quests that's going to need the 20 euros because we've just used them all up. Okay, the autosave is what's causing them lag spikes. So if you do get a lag spike, look up in the top right, you will see the autosave symbol. We've got a couple of more left over. That's fine. Run these through just to get them dollars out of this side. I don't like having mixed currencies through my machines. And we'll just get these run through as well while I'm processing stuff down. Okay, we've got another couple of quests appeared. We've got Bob after $8 rings. I know I haven't got that, so I'm not even going to look. And the other one's locked away from us. So I think I want to do the other one with a certain currency type, this one here. Because we might have to run some money for this one. So it needs to be in a barrel. Now, I do have some barrels I brought a long time ago down by the door. And I think I'm going to get all this into a bag just so it looks tidy down here. This is all banded money. I'll probably end up washing it, but I could just cut the bands if I'm desperate for some money throughout the episode. And that's what I tend to do, is just keep the banded stuff in boxes and don't process it until the end of the episode. So we need a barrel. The blue ones are the ones we buy from the store. So we'll always use them out first. And what was it? It was dollars. So we need to come to the dollar section. Now we do have some dollars here. Let's grab a full money block and see how much we've got in a full money block. I think it's 150. Actually, I think it is 150,000. I think we only need 18 stacks. It's not as big as I thought it was. 15, 16, 17, 18. And it just needs to be wrapped in plastic, but that is 90,000 in there. Exactly what I need for the quest. Let's get you stacked back up nicely. It's still one of those things that doesn't happen very often, asking you to wrap something in plastic, so it's something I never really look for on quests. And it does catch me out a lot. So if we have a look in the barrel, yeah, we've got all the money, we've got all the bonuses. And we're nearly out of stickers, but we do have some rolls I purchased a couple episodes ago. I just keep them all down in this corner here until I need them. So let's get you sent on your way. Just keep running the money while I'm waiting. And that one there is a stack that's accidentally dropped on the pallet. Let's just run some more 10s through. They do come in handy to get partial stacks. Yep, we'll let that running. And then we'll have a look at what that last quest was on my log. Let's have a look what new popped up. We've got a $65 one. Let's go and set that one and do that one first. So it just needs to be in a large box. We've got a couple here. This one does need to be in plastic. I've just checked for that one. And it needs to be 65,000. Each one of these is 2,000, so a full money block I can take. Which I think is 30,000. Might need more than one box for this. No, it's 60,000. So we only need 5,000 more, so that's actually quite nice and easy. Nothing on the floor. Now, I think if I remember right, you cannot... Oh, no, you can. I thought you needed more than one to wrap up something. Yeah, 65,000 all done. And we got rid of a load of my low currencies out, which is even better. Let that go on its way. We took a new quest, so we'll have some new money. So let's go and have a look at this. Okay, nearly 2,000 for that one. And the money is all clean in here. There is a few bits of coins, but nothing really too great. But let's just get them sorted out at least. Okay, we're just running the coins through. None of 25 cents. Okay, so we've got one more for our collection. As long as I'm making progress on it, the main quest, which is the one which is in the top right, 780. We still got another 3 full bags to fill up. So we're about $200 short for that one with the coins. And you're just dollars, so this can go into here. Did I have anything else on my log? I've got this one here. We'll set that up just in case nothing else comes up. So what have we got? We've got a euro. We do have a dollar here. 120,000 is fairly easy. I've got a lot of 10,000s behind me. But let's go and get this yen one done. Needs to be in a medium box. And it needs to be 10 million. Now, I do have some notes here to run through, so let's just run these through, and then we can use some of these for the quest. Okay, 2 full stacks, that's going to be 1 million. We'll start us off with that. I don't think I'll be able to use... If I can get 500,000, then I can use them. Or I need 1 more stack. Perfect. So we've got 1.5 million in the box. We'll just get the scanner out to confirm that. Perfect. Then we'll go up to these here. So that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All matches up, and let's get that sticker on. You need to switch back to my gun, and this is the last sticker, so we need to load you back up as well. Okay, we'll send that on the way, and let's go and have a look at what stickers we've got. So I've got 3 rolls. I've got one with the pig, pink pig on. Got one with the laundrette. Yeah, we'll use you. Get the gun out. Press E to reload. And that gives us another 20 stickers to use. So, our quest log is... Oh no, we've still got 1. I thought it was empty now. I just took that quest, didn't I? See what else is appearing. So we've got a euro. We've got another dollar. And them small dollars. So again, I like small dollars like that. Because every single delivery has a chance of collectibles in there. 120,000. Not going to take too long to get that sorted. We used everything in smaller ones down there. My brain's just gone dead. I was trying to work out how much it was in there. Let's just look at it. 50,000. I thought it was, but my brain just was telling me something different. 60. 70. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We've got the 120. And we cleared up most of the currencies we've got. Except for the 10,000s. Sorry, the $100 bills. Just getting the currencies mixed up with the Japanese ones. So how many do we have? Yeah, we did stab the 1. I thought I did. Let's just run some more through later. Let's go and have a look at that money they just sent us. Well, we do have a quest here. Needs to be in a sports bag. These are the ones we buy from the shop, so we'll use this up. And it needs to be 40,000. Again, just give it a quick scan. Make sure I'm collecting all the bonuses and I'm not missing anything. Not a bad logo, that one isn't. We do have some nice stickers in here. But it does get to the point where you've got so much crypto you've got nothing to do with, so you don't really need to do the bonuses. Now, yellow bags, I haven't got any of those. The ones we've got are damaged, so I might want to ink up this money to get these good bags. But a couple episodes ago, we did do a quest where we opened up one of these bags and it didn't ink the money. which I didn't think was possible. And now all these will have the dollars in because that's what we just took from the quest log. Let's see what else is popping up. Euro and a British. We'll leave them for the moment. Let's go have a quick scan. What have we got? We've got nothing in there. We do have a little bit of coins, so that's a bonus. We have marked in this side, so that's nice. No collectibles, no sort of rare items, and another pile of coins there. Nothing too great, but it's all helping, and these are just dirty. So these will get washed, and those are marked. Okay, we got the bag filled up, ready to wash. And then we get another little batch of coins here. But those quests was very small, so I didn't expect to have much coins in. But we might get a couple of more stacks if we're lucky. So what I want to look is, we've only got British and Euros. Which one? Euros, I'm actually quite close to completing the charts. So I might take some Euro ones open to get some marked money. Well, one of the Euros has disappeared, so we'll just take this one. How close are we to the Japanese as well? Japanese is well behind. And the British, we only need 2 types as well. Just all gang stuff. What do you need? So it's going to send us goo money because it's saying no goo contaminating money. I am going to take that. And you can see over in the right hand corner, it's just sent 4 big barrels of money down to me. And then I also want to send off this Euro. We'll put that Euro in the tracker because I know I've got some Euros in the drawer. And it is timed. Another one of these little bags. Now it looks as if it's going to be dirty. There is a valuable item in there. Some coins. And then a bunch of Euros. Which I'm probably just going to end up mixing with that because I'll wash them all up. Now we can see on the top is the teeth. Now a couple of episodes ago we did have a quest asking for grills. Apparently this is what they call the grills. So if we put it into our inventory, you can actually get the name. I never thought of doing this. And yeah, it's called the grills. I wouldn't have ever thought of that. I would have thought like a barbecue grill is what I'd be looking for. Okay, that took a little bit of a while because it just wouldn't let me target him on the pallets. Might end up removing these pallets because that's coming a bit of an issue lately. So what have we got in here? Bunch of goo contaminated as we expected. Mainly British with a little bit of yen. Same in there. No collectibles, no rare items. A little bit of British coins in there as well. But yeah, that's something I'll clean up in between episodes. So we got this time quest on at the moment. We still have the marked money in there. I want to get washed up. Probably something I'll do between episodes as well. We've got a 50,000 one there we'll take in dollars. And we got 90,000 one we'll take in dollars there. So we'll just put this over in the dollars area. Another one of the red bags. We don't get many of those. Or the red type in these as well. We've got a couple, but not many. What have you got? A little bit of coins in there. And you've got a bit more coins. No, nothing special. It is all clean. That means it's stuff we could process in the back fairly easy. Okay, so I've just tidied up all the money. This is the last of the clean stuff. We'll keep in this bag over here. But like I said, I'm probably going to end up washing that stuff. And then the loose stuff we're just going to send straight into the machine. And then we need to start working on these time missions. Which one do I want to do first? Do the Euro one. Now we do have a good amount of dollars on here. These are the ones we took the Euros out to leave this pile, so that can come over here as well. I I do have one more set of money down by the door that's mixed. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to do a stack of anything, so we'll leave them. So 13 of these will be 65,000. I think. Yep, my maths has not failed me on this day. All the tick marks, all the bonuses, and because we've got the art of the deal as the tracked one, it should go through with no problems. If I try and do the one at the bottom, the Hand of Claw, what needs the, or Hand of Law, that needs the dollars, then it would fail the quest. But it's gone green. And then we'll work on the dollar, which needs to be in a backpack. So let's go and get a backpack sorted ready. And then we do have a couple of more quests in the behind that. I just want to get the timed ones out. Now 90,000 is very easy. 9 stacks. That's why I wasn't too worried about the time quest. Or wasn't rushing to get it done. Get the sticker on. Get you on your way. Just have a quick nose at the coins. So I've got 3 more stacks of 25s for my collection. Very nice. When I say collection, I mean for my quest. Just need to wait for that quest to pop up before I can get the next one. But we can just run the money through in the meantime. And get some more over here. Yeah, let's get some of this run through. I think I did take a British. Let's see what popped up first. What have we got new? So we do have a dollar one, so I'm going to take that one. It's not timed, so I don't have to rush it. And I've got another dollar one down here. Again, not timed. Bit bigger than what we've been taking, but we still got a few 100,000 sitting on the side. So again, I'm looking, what can I do? I can do the... We want to get the British one done. Yeah, we'll do the British one. Being as I'm standing right by it. Needs to be in a medium box, which is fine. We're going through a good amount in this episode. And this is the one where we did send us the goo money, hence why it says no goo contaminated. We'll put a stack of that in to start us off. How many 10s have I got? Put a stack of you in. So we're up to 15,000. We need a lot of money. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do this. So I think that's 25. I think I've got 100,000. I'm just putting in the box there. Yeah, 115. So we're close, but we're not quite there. That'll be 120,000. I need 20,000 more. Definitely not got enough around here. But that's fine. It'll give us an excuse to run some more money through. Now, I could run these 5 through, but no, I'll just take them out. They're just not worth enough in value. So let's go and have a look at the box over here. Which one are we going to use? We've got 8 to choose from. I might want to get the ones with the £5 out first, just to take them out of the... So they've got 2 here with thousands. You have a lot of 10s in, so I'm going to take you out. We only need 20,000 more. And now we can bring in both machines. I thought this quest would have needed a bit more work on there. That's why I did it first. A lot of the other ones, like the dollars, we can knock out really fast. And even possibly the euro ones as well. Just going to move you back a bit so nothing gets caught in. Yeah, 120,000. Probably send them in 20s if I can get enough of them. Okay, all that box is in now. And having the two machines at the very start of a setup is very good with a situation like this. But the next time we play this, we are going to be using the Excel money counters again, which I am sort of looking forward to. I've got some ideas on ways I can set them up, which I've not used before. There was a good amount of 10s in this box, so I'm hoping to get this 20,000 in 10s mainly. Got 4 so far. And if I remember right, each one of these stacks is 1,000. So yeah, we've already got 5,000 sitting there. If I can get 10 stacks of 10s and then 5 stacks of the 20s, I'll be very happy. And one thing that people can do is if I'm using this setup and you take an handful and there's a little bit left that's not a full handful, grab it up, put it back in your pile over here. Then you can just mop this up into a big ball and put it all into the machine at once. Gets over that half handful, you have to keep doing it by manually stacking it up by hands. Just another little bit of a cheat to get things done a little quicker. Perfect, we've got the 10 I wanted there. So we should just be 10,000 short now. See how many more 10s we can get out of this batch. Or decide how I'm going to do it. Okay, all the 5s will be took out. I always like just double checking the box, make sure nothing's got caught in. So yeah, we've got 11,000 just sitting in the box there if I wanted to use them. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3. So we'll take 2 of these. And then we'll take 4 of these. That should get me the other 10,000 I needed. Perfect. 140,000 and all the tick marks. Get you sent on the way and try and get a couple of more quests done before we call it. We're definitely getting a good process of getting through these quests really fast now. And a lot of it is just because I'm doing a lot of the cleaning and washing off camera, so you don't see that sort of stuff. Just wait for that quest to pop up. Just checking on the recording length. We're doing okay at the moment. I will have a little bit to edit out of it, but I've not got too much, I don't think, in this episode. So we've got 2 euros there, a British at the top. So nothing's interesting me there. Let's go into our log and see what we've got. So we've got $, $, and $1. Let's go and set the biggest one first. Now, do we have any more sports bags hanging around? Because I think all the ones in the back are all uniques. I'm going to leave this quest for a second. Just wait for them bags to come through. So the next one needs to be a backpack, and it needs to be in $10. I didn't actually notice that. Do we have any quests? Oh yeah, we've got some more money to sort through in a minute as well. I wouldn't have took this if I had noticed if it was in 10, because this is like £1 million quest. Now, the good thing is if we need 10s, I've got a load of money over here with just 10s in. So I don't actually have to process anything. I just need to chuck them in to get them banded. But even then, I don't need to band them up. So 36, 3 full boxes is going to be enough for this quest. Or I could just go and run a load of money through as well. I think I'm more interested in running money through. So which one's got the most in the tens? You've got 1,000. Let's run some money through. Clear some of these stacks down, gets us more money to play with. So this 10 one we're not going to get done in this episode. It's going to take me a while. I'll probably have to go through most of these boxes on the side. But they did just send me some new money, so we'll have a load of 10s coming through the batch upstairs. So we'll leave this one. Again, I didn't notice it was a $10 one, otherwise I wouldn't have took it. But I've just heard my sports bags come, so let's get this one. Okay, so we've got the money off the pallets now. These I'll end up taking into the back later. Just clear the drop zone in case we take any more quests. And let's have a look at what's in these ones. They all look dirty. Dirty and wet, so this will all have to be washed. Dirty and wet. Little bit of yen in here. Well, we did have a batch over here that had yen in, so I'll mix them up together and wash them upstairs. Has some coins in there, which is good. And then this stuff is just dollars, so I want to keep this separate to this stuff. Yeah, because you've got yen, you've got yen, you've got yen. You've just got... So most of the $10 is going to be in that box, but it would need to get washed up. And no marked in here either. Let me just quickly sort this out. Okay, so I've sorted all that out. And that's all the coins out of all them orders we just took on. That's going to get us a good amount to do in a minute. Let's go and grab that sports bag and start sending this quest off. That is Japanese dollar mix, needs to get washed. That is just dollars on its own. And then that's dollars we marked. This is just the Japanese stuff we need to get washed up. Got British to wash up there. Got British to get washed up over there. And we've got some euros over here to deal with as well. So I'm going to be extremely busy in between episodes. What was I going to do? Grab a bag. Needs to be 210, so that's easy. 21 stacks of the 10s. Can go into here nice and easy. And I think I have got enough here. That's 20, 21. Perfect. Doesn't need to be wrapped in plastic. So yeah, the last couple episodes I've been pretty fortunate with not much washing in between episodes. But that stuff down by the door, to wash all that up, clean it all up, dry it all up, you can probably look in a good hour and a half work just to get that dealt with. That's why I do sort of process it in between episodes. Again, decent amount, over 3,000 crypto for that. Just going to keep running these 50s in case I need them. So what has popped up? British, Euro, and a Japanese. I think I'm okay with quests. We've got a couple on here. So we need another sports bag, which is great because I did order a load. Okay, back with the sports bag. And it just needs to be 50,000. We might be able to do it in 50s. There's 10. There's 20,000. Get some of these up on the table. We've got just over half a money stack. It's about 150,000 money there. Can I get one more 5 out here? Well, it's about 1,800 at the moment, so I don't think I'm going to get another 5 out of there. We'll just grab 3 of those instead. And yep, we got all the money. We got all the tick marks. Let's get you sent on the way and see what quests have popped up before we call it. Now, we do want to do this money. That's what we do at the end of the episodes now. Definitely got more stuff to process in here, so let's get these machines going again. Yeah, the only quest we've got is at 115,000, and it hasn't given me anything else, but I could take a couple of more quests if I want. We've got a lot of wooden shipping crates because we've just had a load, but a lot of that was damaged, to be honest. I do have some yen. 19 million. Can we do that one? Let me just have a look. No, we've got about 15, 16 million. And then we run everything else through. But let's go and get these dollars done. Now, the one thing I didn't actually mention in between episodes, what I've also done is if we look at the pallets over here, you will see this back pallet here has nothing but the dollars. This one here has 50 cents on. This one here should have all the tens on, but it's vanished. Now, I did hear about somebody having this bug, but this pallet was full up at 10 cents, and they've all vanished. Because I'm only taking the 25 cents out, I had a load of tens. Now, I don't know how to fix not losing that, but I think I've just lost the coins. Luckily, it's not the ones I needed. Talking about the ones I'm needed, I'm just going to check these bags. No, everything I've packed up is still here. But yeah, there's definitely a bug there. I think it was about the same amount as this. Yeah, I'm not happy about that one, unfortunately. There is still some bugs in the game. It's very rare I get bugs, to be quite honest. But that one could have been very costly. We'd have lost all the 25 cents instead of the 10 cents. So I've got 1, 2, 3 more, I think. Oh, got another one there. And I think that bag is now full. If it gets to $50, it's full. Perfect. Nobody ever wants to lose stuff they've worked hard for. So where are we on the quest? We've got 400 there and 200 there. So we're up to $600. We need to get to 70, 80. And I'm just going to go through just to make sure there isn't anything I've missed in here. We'll put all 50s onto there. I don't think it's the pallet bugged. I just think it's something to do with the game loading it in. But yeah, this pallet was full. Just a little annoying. So yeah, we've got a good amount of dollars. We probably lost maybe about 10 times the value here. We've probably lost a good $200, maybe even $300 in just the 10 cents on this pallet. But no, look at the positives. We're getting very close on that quest. We will be starting a new bag on the next episode. We'll put the new bag here ready. But yeah, about 3.5 bags and we're done with this quest. And that is going to be the finishing off point for this season. But hopefully we can get 2 more of these coins. Fingers crossed I can get it. But we have got 2 in 2 episodes, so there's a possibility. There's still probably another half a dozen at least episodes, just because the dollar quests are very rare at the moment for me to find. And let's just have a look at what's popped up since. I'm only interested in the dollar ones, and there's no dollars. Yeah, I'm going to call it out on this episode. Hopefully you're still enjoying this season. And again, I do apologise for the bit of a break between episodes. Again, you get ill at times and sometimes you just haven't got the energy to record videos when it's not your main job. But thank you very much, everybody, for following, and I'll see you all again soon.